to an... Whoa. What happened there?
I was doing the hand things for you. You were welcoming.
He scared me with his jazz hands. Let's try that again. Welcome to another edition of the D&D Morning Show.
Thanks guys for tuning in to another edition. We got a jam-packed action show for you.
Yes, today we're talking about how to improve your sleep. Hot topic.
That's right.
So we'll start off with an interesting fun fact. Once again about me, maybe in my sleep patterns.
Maybe.
Then we'll give you some tips on how to increase your sleep. And we have another tea recipe as well. And we'll end off with a quote.
Very nice. So, to begin the show with a fun fact, I want to talk about Dorothy's ability to flop around like a fish in the bed. When Dorothy doesn't sleep, she like literally flops. And it's not like a rollover, she'll like flop and flop, and like the whole bed will like shake, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I can't get comfortable.
I can't sleep. So yeah, I do flop around like a fish when I can't sleep.
Yeah,
I'll admit it.
It's pretty funny how it's like whack, whack, and then of course like the neighbors could hear flop around, so I'm like, stop flopping like a fish.
And not only that, but the covers get all like,
oh my gosh,
messed up.
Sometimes she'll like do there's like a alligator, it's like the alligator death grip. You know, they like get their prey and then they toss under the water and drown them. That's what Dorothy does. Like if her like sheets, she'll just flip around in the sheets.
Really?
It's entertaining to talk about, but not like when you're in the bed. It's not really working out.
All right, let's get into our main topic. Enough about me. So we're going to talk about today ways to improve your sleep.
That's right.
Number one, I've got to say, would be to reduce your stress levels. So once you take care of your stress levels, then sleep will come a bit easier.
Yeah, and some of the things that you can do to reduce those stress levels or improve your sleep in general is I suppose the biggest thing, or the main thing I like to recommend is that evening routine.
So important, yes.
And you can add a lot of different things, like even these tips that we're going to give you that you can add into your evening routine, like a nice evening meditation, for example, or a relaxing book, soft music. There's a lot of things that you can do to put yourself in like relaxing meditative state, so you have less stress when you're like preparing to go to bed.
And a lot of times we go right up until it's time to go to bed, and then we wonder why we can't sleep. So it's like action, go busy day, then we make supper, then we sit down and watch like an action movie, or we're on social media like involved in what's going on. So our brain is always on the go, and then we hop into bed and we're wide awake, wondering why can't I sleep?
What happened?
So it's very important to take some time to relax before going to bed, and whether that's meditating, whether that's reading, journaling, you need to put yourself in a relaxed state before you close your eyes.
And I think it really has a lot to do with quieting your mind, and that's why we don't recommend TV in the bedroom. Many times we fall asleep.
Or phones.
Many times we fall asleep with the TV blaring, for example. You have the phone next to your bed, so if you wake up for like a few minutes, you grab your phone and flip through. And then of course someone upsets you or someone says something, and you should be trying to fall asleep instead of activating all those thoughts and emotions. So those are things that we recommend staying away from, especially when you're trying to get some sleep.
A nice thing too is tea, because it's very warming, very soothing internally as well, and it's very comforting. Tea.
That would be a recipe.
Yes, we'll get into it, but I'm just saying that tea is nice to help relax the body in the evening.
A few things that you could that we were going to mention was eye covers.
Yeah, eye mask.
And earplugs.
Earplugs.
So I feel like
it's a little extra.
Well, I feel like you can kind of quiet everything. You can hide a little bit. You're not going to hear anything, see anything, and it's your own it's your own like little safe space. So if you close everything down, quiet everything, maybe that will help some people sleep a bit better.
That's right. All right, let's get into our recipe.
What you got for us?
It's a tea recipe. It's actually a chamomile tea latte. So the difference between the latte and the tea is you add milk. So in this case, we're going to use almond milk, about 2 cups of almond milk, and you're going to heat that up. And we do ours in our Blendtec, in our blender. We put it on like the hot chocolate cycle, and and warm it up. But you can do it if you don't have that option. You can just put on a pot in the stove and warm up the almond milk, and you add a tea bag, a chamomile tea bag, to your hot liquid hot milk. You can add all kinds of spices too. You could add some cinnamon, some cloves, some allspice to that to make it a little bit more spicy, some honey. So chamomile is very relaxing and soothing in the evening, so try a nice warm chamomile tea latte in the evening.
Yeah, a great way to relax and spend your evening getting ready for the night so you get a good restful night's sleep.
That's right.
And we have a quote.
Yes, we have a quote. It says, "Sleeping is the best form of meditation."
I don't think a lot of people realize that sleeping is a form of meditation. When you're sitting there and you have a restful night's sleep and you wake up rejuvenated, when you do, like when you meditate for 10 to 15 minutes a day, let's say, you feel relaxed and you feel rejuvenated. So it's very similar. Just hopefully you can sleep throughout the night and you wake up
Rested and rejuvenated.
refreshed. That's right, guys. So that is our show for today. So thank you so much for being here. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of the D&D Morning Show.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.